And I took my time with it because, like my homie, Chairman Allen, he always says, there's no time limit.
Right.
So I know as an artist,
Yeah.
my body is calling. Oh, my body is calling. Period.
Yo.
Thank you.
That was dope. That
Time
was
doesn't
dope.
exist, there's more to what we see. Let's sit down, talk about it, let's just call it P.O.T, P.O.T, yeah. Let's call it P.O.T, P.O.T, yeah. Let's call it P.O.T. Yo, 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 what's up, P.O.T heads? Got another dope episode for you guys. I got a dope artist in the house. She's been like dropping a lot of dope ass music, but I'm gonna let her introduce herself.
Period. My name is AfroCentrk. From the south side of Chicago. Singer, songwriter. Yeah.
Yeah, and I've been listening to your music, and
Appreciate it.
I told you over there, but
Yeah.
I really like your voice and your flow. Like
Thank
the
you,
flow
thank
you
you.
go in, the way you go into the music, like I like that. How long would you say that you've been doing music?
So, like, I started singing when I was like 3.
Oh, snap.
And I started writing when I was like in high school.
Okay.
So it's been a while. But like to keep it more like specific, I guess when I started like performing and stuff, and actually getting into the studio, it was like maybe in like 2015 or some shit, like
Okay.
2017.
Okay, so that's what you say you started taking it seriously? Or?
Yeah, for sure.
And how many songs did you have then?
Man, I think during the time I was just fucking around, like,
Okay.
so I didn't really put stuff out, and then I started learning about like during that time I started learning about SoundCloud, and I really didn't have like no interest for real in putting stuff out. Like, I did music because I wanted to, like it still is a joy to do, you know.
Okay.
So it was like never really pressed to put out stuff or like trying to build a brand, you know, things like that. So I think during that time, like I said, I just was like doing shit. Like, so I was recording, just trying to like find my voice. Cause at the time, I didn't really know what that sounded like, especially through like a mic and stuff.
Yeah.
And through like systems and
Right.
Logic and, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I had absolutely no knowledge of any of these things. So I started to learn that stuff during the time I started getting into the studio. And I wasn't in a professional studio. Like, I was in a closet. You know what I'm saying? Like a home studio type
Well, that's how
thing.
everybody starts, right?
You know what I mean? So it was really interesting just to like find these things out, what they look like. I definitely don't sound the same as when I started. So
Right.
I think I put like maybe 3 or 4 songs out on Spotify, and that's when I actually started like learning how to stream myself. Like, and that was probably like in maybe 2020, 2019 type shit.
Yeah.
But I had did these songs prior, like years beforehand.
And did you start off like as an R&B, soulful, or how did you?
It definitely an R&B, because I did a lot of like growing up, I was in a choir.
Oh, okay.
So start off with a lot of like gospel music and stuff. And my mom's, she's like, she loves music too, so, and my dad too, but they were really into like, shout out my parents. They were really into like classical music, a lot of like pop music. They love anime, so they listen to a lot of like soundtracks and things like that. So I got my basis off of that. And then my mom, she listens to a lot of pop music, a lot of Prince, a lot of Michael Jackson, Sting, you know what I mean? And the list goes on, honestly. I couldn't even think of more, you know what I'm saying, right now.
I mean,
and then even down the country, too, like Reba, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like,
snap, Reba?
Yeah, so it's like, and there's like I said, it's such a long list.
Yeah.
Like, so my mom is very much alternative. And I didn't start getting into like R&B for real. I guess in like the sense of like who can I think of right now? Like Brian McKnight or Joe. Like I'm trying to think of some more people right now. I can't think of them off the top of my head, but it's a lot of people that I started like getting into. I know Destiny's Child was a big one for me. Beyonce, Kelly Rowland type shit. And just started moving forward from there. Like started listening to SWV and Missy Elliott.
Oh yeah, I remember them. SWV,
yeah, like Black, man, and so many girl bands I could think of off the top of my head from the 90s that like really pushed my sound for real. So I didn't start learning about them until I got a little older. I was listening to like Jill Scott and Lauryn Hill, Erykah Badu type
Lauryn
shit.
Hill.
Yeah, so it's
I
like
love Lauryn
the
Hill.
list goes on,
Yeah.
But even I have so much musical history, background wise. It really does like I try to enforce that into my music style now. So
Right.
yeah.
Well, it's a good thing you brought up Lauryn Hill because her voice, and then she also has the lyrics with it.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's kind of like how I hear your music. It's like
I appreciate
I like
that. Thank you.
That's what I mean by the flow and things of that nature, like where you're flowing the way your words and what you're trying to say, and like the music and it's like wow.
I appreciate that. Now one of my homies definitely had mentioned to me that he fuck with my music because it paints a picture. I never really realized that. Like I say, I just be doing shit, whatever I feel, I kind of just write it out and put it there, and I kind of leave it there. But the older I got as an artist, the more I started like exercising that. Like once you put it in perspective, I'm like, oh shit, like okay, bet, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I started like just going with the emotions from there. Like I know how to read, you know what I'm saying? I know how movies look. Like if I could put that in words into music, that's raw as fuck.
When you first started, what were you writing about?
Oh man.
Would you please close that door, please?
What was I first writing about? Let's see. So when I first started recording, I knew I could sing.
Yeah.
And so I actually started rapping, like trying to figure out like what I could do with that. And so I didn't really talk about shit. Like I was just trying to see what worked,
Right.
But with music, there was a lot of love songs. During the time, like I really wasn't dealing with like I've been in relationships before, but I didn't like I guess get into things that normal people do, sexually.
Right.
Until I got of an age of understanding, So a lot of my music was like, let's get together and get married and have kids and
stuff like that.
build a life, and it was a lot of love songs, and if they were breakup songs, it was a lot of like fuck you type vibes.
Right.
Wasn't really no like let's build and do da da da. But that came like way later when I had an understanding of things.
Like especially at the beginning, if you're just writing about love and stuff like that, you might not have that experience yet.
Exactly.
Because once you start really getting into like love and dealing with someone else, and especially if you become attached to them.
Oh man. Yeah.
And then let you go out of nowhere, or they do something, cheat on you, whatever. That just crushes.
Makes it so difficult.
Spins your whole world around.
But I would write about those things,
right.
Because that was the process I was going through at the time. So like when I really started recording, I was in this really like long relationship. There was a lot of shit going on, and essentially you could say it was toxic. You know what I mean? And so a lot of times I would write about that. Like it was very personal, and I would try to find ways to like make it not so personal, because people go through the same shit.
Right.
It might look different, it might sound different, but essentially it's the same shit. You know what I mean? And so like I'm like, okay, I know I'm writing this for myself, but I started to realize that other people can relate. So now I have to figure out a way to like not make it so personal. Yeah. This is my experience, and you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying?
True.
The only nigga who knows is the nigga I'm writing about.
And it's crazy too because sometimes when you're in a toxic relationship, it's hard to get out of it. It's hard to actually make that decision where you're like, man, I need to get out of this. But it sometimes it takes people a long time to recognize that.
Yeah, it's so interesting you said that. I recently just got through that.
Oh, okay.
With the same person.
Oh, wow.
So, like, yes, I completely agree. And my music now is like, it's the same type of thing, but it's like more matured. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm saying the same shit, but in a way that, like, I know I can comprehend, and also
you're
everyone
more connected
else can.
to it now,
exactly,
because
like,
you've been through a lot more. Like I said, those type of experiences in life is what gives us so much to work with.
Exactly. Yeah. Especially as an artist.
Yeah.
Because life is a whole journal, like.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of times, like I'm working on a project. I'm actually working on 2.
Okay.
And like, well, 3. Chill out. But no, it's like the way I explain to a lot of people, like, my music is basically like, I don't have a journal. Like, I don't be, you feel me? And some people love doing that shit, and that shit cold. You know what I'm saying? But for me, like, my journal is my music.
Yeah.
So like a lot of times, if I'm talking about shit, it's real. Like this is real life. You feel me? Like
I really went through this shit.
Yeah, you know, it's not no hypotheticals or just like random shit. Like,
right.
I've actually gone through this process. I've actually gone through this, and it's like now I'm writing it from me to someone else without overly extending into detail what happened, where it happened, how did it happen. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
and the crazy part about it too is, you know, something is real when you could connect to it.
Yeah.
As the listener, if you're listening to whatever, you know, the song that you have out, and they're like, oh snap,
yeah,
I went through this stuff too.
Yeah. For sure.
And that's what gives more of a value to the song. Mm-hmm. You know, in my opinion.
No, that's real. That's real. Even with anybody else's music, like, other than knowing who they are as artists and just hearing what they come with as an artist, like talent-wise.
Right.
You know, actually hearing them. You know, a lot of people, you know, everybody in the world want to be heard. You feel me? So it's like, that could be through painting, that could be through poetry, that could be through writing a book. You know, that could be through documentaries. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a list of ways that people can be heard, you know.
That you can express.
Exactly.
Because we all have a soul.
Yeah.
We all have something that we all go through. Mm-hmm. You know, life is hard on everyone. Everyone has some type of experience that they're going through, and it might be the hardest thing they're going through.
For sure.
And we don't know, when we're out in the street, we don't know what that person's going through.
For sure. That's real, especially now, bro.
There's so much stuff going on right now. I mean, it's that we shouldn't be going through, but we all do have something to express. Mm-hmm. And as artists, being able to create something beautiful out of nothing.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part. It's nothing.
Yeah.
There's nothing there, and then out of nowhere, there's a painting. There's a video, there's a song, there's this vibration.
That's just on some real artist shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, someone who can't create without anything. Like, I know now, man, this music business, for me, it's boo-boo. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of people
100%.
in the mix that don't appreciate music and don't appreciate the art of it. You know, so, like, don't get me wrong, it's okay to get a little help here and there. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the people I mentioned recently, like, I get a lot of motivation from them. I get a lot of push from them. People that I find interesting, like a Brandy or a Whitney Houston, like I could get motivation from them and make my own stuff. But that be the problems that people get motivation and they just want to copy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's their when you have like how we just said nothing. Like some people can create with literally no motivation and just go. You know what I'm saying? Like that's raw as fuck. But a lot of people, like I said, I think the problem be like finding what you're gonna get the motivation from, and instead of like making it or creating it into your own, you're like, oh, I'm gonna just copy that shit.
Right.
Like that's fire. And then that's what I'm hearing throughout our whole shit right now. It's like we got hella rappers that sound exactly like.
Yeah, that's what's boo boo about.
Yeah, exactly. It's like no real creation. And for some reason
they are getting plays, right?
Yeah.
And it's because is that perpetuating that negativity or whatever it is? Because usually that's what it is, right? But being able to create out of the nowhere, like, would you say you believe in the muse? Or you know how thoughts just come out of nowhere, like, and that's sometimes to be able to grasp that and bring it down, and because where do you think your lyrics literally come from? Do you think that motivation is coming from elsewhere, or do you think you would just sit down and like, today I'm gonna make a hit?
So I think the younger part of me was kind of like that. Like today I'm gonna just write, and I didn't really, like I wasn't going, my life was semi-okay, so I wasn't really going through too much to just be like writing. So a lot of times it'll be like some made up shit, or
I see what you're saying.
I'm trying to find different ways to say certain things. Like if I'm talking about love and like emphasis on how much I love a person, my motivation or my metaphor could be like space, galaxy type vibe. But now I think it's more difficult and I do it on purpose, honestly, because it's like I want to train my pen for real. So a lot of times I want to talk about stuff that I'm going through specifically. But like I said before, I'm finding different ways to say it without actually saying it. So it's like, I don't even know if it is a hit. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just be doing it because that's how I feel at the time, or if it's like, damn, I haven't wrote nothing in a minute, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll probably write. But a lot of times I've learned throughout this process that, like, I can't force it.
Exactly.
So it's if I can't hit it, like, oh, shit, I haven't wrote in a minute, and then I don't get nothing, like, nothing sparks, I'm not going to be like, okay, let me sit down and try to write. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to wait it out because this is my process right now. Like, maybe I need to be focused on something else that writing at the moment is just not.
Yeah.
You know
the reason why I ask is that, I do music as well, and sometimes I'll be driving and I'm like doing something totally different, and this dope little line or something will come in, and I'm like, whoa, I need to write this.
Yeah, for sure.
And I don't know what that is.
I think too, it was motivation. You know what I'm saying? As a creator, like, we could base things off of anything. You know what I'm saying? So like one word, like you said, could catch something, or like a sound. Like you said, you record.
Right.
So like, I know with like engineers or producers, like my engineer, K-Sound, Ksenia type shit, like she raw as hell at like fine, boom, there you go. That shit go fast.
Well, shout outs to K actually.
K-Sound is dope as fuck, man.
Yeah,
and I think I had met her like about 2-3 years ago.
Wow.
So like I've been working with her since then. All my stuff is mixed and mastered by her. So
oh, nice.
The project you heard, the new song, it's all.
That's her too?
That's the only person I trust right now. At the moment, as an artist, I've been working with other producers, and don't get me wrong, I fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, they help me find my sound. But Ksenia just has a certain ear that's like, she know what she's doing. You know what I'm saying?
I call her the queen of sound.
Man, shit, fuck around and be like the fucking magician at this point.
Yeah.
It's like, she just be going crazy. But not like, even with her, like at first, it took a minute, you know what I'm saying, to kind of like get a comfortability.
Right.
But anytime now, and we're just close as friends as well, but like when we're in the studio type shit, like we're literally talking to each other. Like it's a one-on-one conversation. So if I do a note and it might sound wrong, she say do it again, you know? Or if it's not fitting my aesthetic, she'll give me an example of like, maybe try it this way or try it another way. But like even having that mentality of like, that mental to be like, okay, bet I have another way you could say this, or I have another way you could, like, that shit raw as hell. And that's why I'm like, having that motivation, because as an engineer, like, having that ear is cold. And then as a musician, it's like, that's also raw as hell too. Like, you might say something to me that be, oh shit.
Yeah.
I might change it up differently. You
and
know
being open to that, it helps you as an artist.
Yes, it does.
It takes time to recognize that. Well, in my opinion, in my own behalf, because when me coming up as an artist, I wouldn't let no one fuck with my shit.
Man.
I would be like, I know how I wanted to sound, I know whatever, but you know, the quality, especially with mixing, engineers just have something else.
Yes.
That, you know, as artists, we can build, but why? When there's engineers, right?
That is true.
Like, hey, so it's just being open to receive those criticisms.
For sure. Yeah. I agree. I know my homie Hayward, he's a engineer too. He also is a producer and he a rapper. So like, the man records himself, and I'm telling you, like, his music, you would never think. Like, I know me personally, that's not my realm, but like the way he be doing his shit is cold. And to, like I said, to have those talents all in one person. Like my other homie, his name is Chairman Allen, and he doesn't like engineer or produce, but he's an artist and he's a creator. And so like visual creation he could do immediately, knowing how to like put shit out raw as fuck.
Right.
I would definitely suggest to listen to his music too. He's cold.
Nice.
But yeah, like even Bravo too, same way.
Oh yeah, Bravo. He has an ear. Dope as
you know what I mean? So
he's a virtuoso.
Yeah, so it's just like with these people, they just cold. Like, these are people that can't really tap into something like that and be like, oh shit. You know, you talk about peanut butter and jelly. I can make a whole song about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, immediately with nothing. Like, but that's your motivation.
Right.
You know, so.
Like, coming from the nothing. And it's crazy that most artists, we have a way to tap into that.
Yes.
It's crazy to think that there's other realms around us that we don't experience because we don't have the receptors for it. But yeah, we experience it through our dreams.
Yeah, true.
That different realm, that astrophysical, metaphysical realm, that stuff is real, but a lot of people don't talk about it. And I think that's where ideas come from.
Type shit. I feel that. I think as cause I'm very like close to my faith. So you know, God being all that God is, it's like making us creators. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think people or just humans in general are creators. Right?
Yes.
As much as people might say, I don't do shit. Like, I've asked people, like, what do you do? You know, what's your hobby? What do you like? And they'll say nothing. Like, I just be chilling. But it's like, no, you do something. And you just might not think of it as that.
Talent
you
or
know,
something, yeah.
We got niggas that work with solar. That is a creative, like, what?
If you're an electrician.
Exactly.
Or
like
plumber or whatever.
Yes, bro. Down to I don't even know what that shit is called, but like when people make vases and crafts, yeah, like it's not just drawing or music. You know what I'm saying? There's so many other ways
it expands,
to create. Yeah. Right. And I think as humans, we are natural born creators. So, you know, what you were talking about is also factual. And I think that us natural born creators, we are going to create no matter what. Right. But I think it's just the form, like what it looks like. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And how determined you are to create. You know, some niggas, like my homie Ocean Blue, shout out to Ocean, like she is a natural born creator. Like no matter what, she could just pick some shit up, boom, start writing, creating something totally different than what she created before. And I have so many other friends that's just like that. But it's like, I also know some people who cannot do that. Right. They need something, weed. You know what I'm saying? Like, something to like tap into that. Yeah. And some people could just turn it on. You know what I'm saying? So I think that we're just natural born creators. Some people just have that push or that rush more than others.
I really do. I really agree with what you said, that all humans have this. Yeah. We all have this ability. It's just some have it with music, some have it with this, some have it with that. Yeah. But with today's world, it seems like the system doesn't want us to create.
Yeah, it's on purpose.
It wants us to just consume. You either a consumer or you a maker, right? And they want everyone to be consumers.
Yeah, for sure. I think that you know, it's all a part of the plan at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was growing up, you know, in schools, they gave us art school, like art classes and music classes and shit. And eventually, by the time I got into high school, that was not a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was in band. My high school had a chorus and shit. Shout out Morgan Park. And we had a hella, like, sports. You know what I'm saying? Like, we really was going crazy type shit. Right. But during the time that I was growing up, like, my elementary school didn't have no more arts. You know what I'm saying? It's like more computer shit, more IB classes, more this, more that. You know, they want you to grow up, honestly, to work your ass off for the rest of your life. You know? Yeah. To be a worker and not a creator, I would say so. Yeah. Like, but like finding that lane of like you can do both, you know. But like with this music shit, like you gotta push to get this shit going.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's like, a lot of work. It's not just.
But why do I want to push my gift? You know what I'm saying? I was born with this shit. I shouldn't have to convince another person that I'm raw as hell. Yeah. I came with this. You know what I'm saying?
Your art speaks for itself.
And I appreciate that. Yeah. But that's what I mean. Like, I love being an artist because you can't do anything with it. You know what I'm saying? But it's like understanding how much we have to do for people to even listen. Yeah. You know, that like how you just said, like I'm very much a creator, right? But I have to push hard as fuck to be like, hey, listen to my song. Promote every day. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and not only that,
oversaturate.
But you're investing the money too.
Yeah, but it's like for me, bro, like that's why I said I was never really too pressed to put music out and stuff like that because I did this shit because I love to do it. this is my gift. Like,
exactly.
I was born with this.
Yeah.
It don't take too much for me to just start singing. You feel me? Like,
right.
So it's like, with that being said, down to like making money off of this. Like, bro, I don't feel like doing none of that shit, bro. I just love singing.
That's dope.
I just love, you know
That's
what I'm
dope.
saying?
I like that.
And so it's like, I feel like a lot of times too, and it's probably like drifting off of what we were just talking about, but I feel like a lot of times with artists, they forget why they do it. You know what I mean? Like, if you were never a music lover in the first place, and then you just randomly start making me like on some trendy shit, okay, I can see why. And a lot of times, that's what the fuck we got right now. Like,
well, that's what I like about your music.
You know what I'm saying?
What I like about your music is the originality.
Yeah.
Like you said, if you want to do something that's trendy, you know, all day, right? I could make those type of songs all day.
Exactly.
All day.
And watch your shit go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. But do I want to represent myself that way?
Exactly. And so even down to like branding, like, don't get me wrong, like, I feel as if artists, you know, this is what art is to express yourself however you want to. You know what I'm saying? And so it might sound contradicting of what I'm saying right now. But like, and that's just my personal intake on it. Like, me as an artist. But real shit, I started to learn from other people, like, because art is so like wide, you can do whatever you want with it. But a lot of times for me, like, I can tell when an artist is not genuinely in this bitch because they love to do art. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're only really, like, I talked to a couple people that be like, man, I just know this gonna make me some money. Okay? Like,
and there's no message
so
behind
when there's no
either.
money involved, then what?
Right.
You know, you're not doing this because you like it. You're doing it because you can get some revenue off of it. You're doing it because you see other people making money off of it. You know what I'm saying? We got Kai Cenat, a huge streamer. If I knew right now I'm down and out, I could just pick up a camera and stream right now. Does that mean I'm going to make as much money as Kai Cenat? Maybe.
Or,
maybe
you never
not.
know, right?
You know what I'm saying? Right. It's all about getting into it, but am I going to love doing it? I could, but that was never my motivation in the first place.
Yeah.
My motivation was make some money. So if I don't make money, if I don't, you know.
If it doesn't work out, you're just going to drop it.
And the whole, like, process of that, like, I love being an artist because people can see my, like, growth.
You like the journey.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I love the journey of me right now as an artist. You know because
you have to go through these crazy ups and downs. And that goes back a little bit, you know, touching upon like what we were talking about at the beginning. That goes back with not only are you trying to create this art, but you're also going through your life.
Exactly. At the same time. Yeah. And just, man, I think it's beautiful, bro, honestly. But like I said, like, I met a lot of people that really don't give a fuck about this shit. And that frustrates me. It's like, bro, so why are you doing it? And everybody has a niche, you know what I'm saying? Like, I never thought that I would be doing photography. You know what I'm saying? I started doing photography and I wanted to start getting into like video and stuff like that, but that was never my first joy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, for me, I know my gift can be anything. You know, I am a creator. But like, when we talk about something that you just really fuck with on a heavy note, you have more love for that than anything.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? So it's like working hard on that. Like, I love my journey now as a photographer. You know what I'm saying? But,
how long you been doing?
I want to say about a year or two now.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
So
are you working with other people or are you just doing it for yourself?
I think right now I'm doing it for me, you know, trying to like have an understanding of what it is. But I fuck with taking pictures type shit.
Right.
I think it's dope. And it's another way of creating just through a lens type shit. So like, I do work with others. K-Rod.
Oh yeah, she was just here.
That's the homie. She did my cover art for my project.
Oh yeah, she's also like a master.
Man,
master.
Cold as fuck. There's another dude that we work with, Heavy Transcend. They have a studio base in close to Chinatown called Home Base.
Home Base.
And I think his name is Frank. Don't kill me, bro. Yeah, but Frank is also a part of that too. And they're cold, bro. Really like cold with the camera. And those are like my teachers for real. Like I really tap in with them and learn with them and shit and learn by them. Like they just too cold with it. So like I think with that too, just like tapping in different, you know what I'm saying? Even like with K-Rod, like what we was talking about with creating, you know, K-Rod can create through a lens.
Yeah, you're just catching light.
Yeah.
That's all that is.
And then like even with my other homie too, like I'm shouting out all my friends right now. This is the type of person I am though. I have so many creative friends that love what they do. You know, they on the same type of vibe as me. But like my jewelry is from Chatone, and she does like wiring.
Oh, okay.
Her creation is wiring. She can also sing.
That's dope.
And dance. You know what I'm saying? So it's like such a broad way of doing that.
That is another art that we forgot. The dance.
Yes, bro.
Some people communicate through their body so well. They're able to just move
and make a message through that.
Exactly. And it's so crazy that we catch that message.
Yeah, it is. That's why I'm like, bro, creation just goes so far. Such a broad, being an artist, like I said, such a broad, like.
How long did this new project take you?
Listen, you talking about the Slow Jam one?
Yeah.
So, Slow Jam, I put that out in 2014. 2014, I'm lying. I put it out in 2024 of Valentine's Day. And took me about, I want to say like 5 or 6 years to do.
Oh, snap.
It had way more songs on it, but I had cut it. This was my first project ever. I've never done a project before.
Oh, okay.
And I took my time with it because, like my homie, Chairman Allen, he always says, there's no time limit.
Right.
So I know as an artist or as artists, we love to put time limits on our shit.
I've done that myself.
And before I had met bro, I never really put I still to this day don't put time limits. Like this is my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not under a label who got like fire on my ass. Like put it out now. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody forcing you to put shit out right now. If you feel like it's not good, build from it. Who knows that it's not good? You know what I'm saying? Who knows that it's not perfect?
That's very important.
And so, like,
that's important.
I recently just had a conversation with an artist, and we were talking about, I had made a song in 2021, and I kept it in my pocket for like a minute. I didn't really like it, but also it was like during the time, my quality of music wasn't the best. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't really know how the fuck I could sound. For real. I thought that was it, you know.
Right.
And I met Ksenia, and that was totally different. So now I have a value in quality as well. It doesn't mean that it gotta be glass all the time. But like it gotta be like niggas could really, you know what I'm saying? Like tap into it. Yeah, right. Like it gotta be digestible. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And since we talk about like brands and how things look, you know what I mean? Like that all takes a toll in it. So it's like, gotta make it sound right. You can't just be throwing shit outside.
Well,
you know?
Especially if you put it in like, that's gonna represent you.
As an artist.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, like, shit, that's what I'm saying. I always have to be glad. If the song is raw, just based off of it being raw, you know what I'm saying, then that's cool too. But long story short, I did the song and I didn't really know how to feel about it. During 2021, I had wrote it out, but I didn't finish it. And I just left it. Like, it was what it was. It probably was going to be like a throwaway or some shit. And then one of my homies, she had asked me to be on it, or just asked me to be on a song with her. And I was like, well, shit. Like, fuck it. You know, why not? And I was like, you know what? The way your music is, too, you'll be perfect for this song that I did in 2021. So she had got on it. It sounds amazing. You know what I'm saying? I was like, that's dope. And I was so happy that I waited. You know what I mean? Because, like, I could have threw away a really good song and then with no knowledge of that. Now, when I was having a conversation with this other person, and they were telling me, like, just put your shit out. Like, just put it out. Fuck it. You know, fuck it. It doesn't matter. And I'm like, yeah, you could say that, you know, but, like, sometimes it's cool to just have that motherfucker in your pocket. Because you evolve as an artist. You don't just stay in one spot.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, some artists do evolve. Some stay the same.
At least that's the purpose and the point. But, like, because of that, it's like, and this is my shit. So, it's, like I said before, ain't nobody forcing me to put out something I don't think is digestible to put out, you know? And so if I decide 5 years or 7 years from now to put out a song that I worked on 5 to 7 years before, well, like, who the fuck gonna give a fuck? You not gonna know unless I told you, right?
That's very important.
So, like, with this project, I had an idea for it during the time I started really recording, which was like 2017, 2018. Like, why don't I make a slow jam tape? The only person right now that I know from Chicago who's doing that shit at the time was Tink, who was, like, very well known. She's from out of Chicago, you know what I'm saying? That was during the time that I was really listening to it. I still listen to it heavy. But once I started getting into the music scene in Chicago, Lajay Roberts is a really good R&B singer / rapper. Love Moore, Jazz Moore is also a cold-ass R&B singer. Jazz Star, neo soul R&B singer, like, and the list goes on. You know what I'm saying? But during the time, like I said, I had never heard anybody doing those slow jam tapes since high school type shit. So I was like, man, I really wanna like tap into that. You know, like, fuck it, why not? And I made, I think, the first few songs, like Sculpture. I think I made that in like 2019.
That's one of the songs I like too.
Period. Like, the first song in 2019 is when I made that.
Her Side.
Her Side is one of the newest songs that I made for a project I'm gonna be putting out hopefully pretty soon. But yeah, like, what else is on there? Rover, I made in like 2018.
Whoa.
I'm trying to think of another one. I know Nightcrawler was like between
Nightcrawler's another one I like too.
Yeah, that Jazz Star, the girl I mentioned, she's also on there.
Oh, nice.
K Marie is also a cold ass. She's also on the project.
Did you do that one with K too, or?
Yeah, all of them. All of them are with K with K Sound. Yeah, all of them. But yeah, the one I did with K Marie, which is I forgot what it's called, but that's also, that one was kind of newish. Nightcrawler was kind of newish. Come Get It is kind of newish. Shout out Bunny Lou. She's also a cold ass rapper as well. But especially all the ladies that I worked with on that project, very talented. Very talented. But saying all that to say, yeah, like, there was a lot of new songs on there, maybe like 2 or 3, but majority of them are old. And I had already recorded them. And I just wanted to record them again. And then at the time, I didn't have ideas like certain background vocals. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. Like,
it just
influence
didn't spark during that time. Yeah. Well, it was just like, not influence, but more so like experience.
Okay.
In music and in like recording, right? Because like I said, as a musician, we evolve. So it's like, and we just get better through time type shit. So my mental on background vocals and ad-libs were not my mental in 2021 or 2019, 2018. Right. So like
even your style grows.
It's it's like very different. So it's like before in my mind back then I used to leave a lot of songs empty. And now I don't like empty spaces in my songs. So I try to keep it as full as possible with stacks and doubles and ad-libs and shit like that. Yeah. So my mentor was never like that before. And then, like I said, the experience started being around people who do this shit. And it was like, oh, I could really create something, from my own standpoint. So, like, since you've heard my music, like, most of my shit is a lot of background vocals. That's, like, my shit. I know, and, too, what motivated that was, like, when I was a kid, I would listen to a lot of music. But the one thing that always stood out was the background vocals.
Like Michael Jackson?
Anytime, bro.
His stuff was...
Bro, if you ever listen to the Thong song, and Cisco goes fucking crazy at the end of the song, ain't nobody listening to the words. Yeah, it's just him listening to harmonies, and all you remember is him singing and going crazy. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the song. So it's like, the song itself is a beautiful song. But like, I'm listening to Cisco go nuts in the background. You know what I'm saying? And that's my memory point. So like, we listen to
it's crazy. As soon as you said it, my mind just
immediately.
And I heard the whole thing. Yeah.
So it be like that. Like with me, that's kind of where my pointer is. Like in the 90s, they did that shit too, or like how they said certain words. A lot of or a lot of R at the end or some shit. They're very drastic when they sing, very like, when we're talking about R&B, there's a lot of like crying and yelling and shit. Like, I fuck with that. So I try to instill that in my own music too.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, I mean, and that, but the most important thing that I grasped from that was you having the mind to be able to say, you know what, I could wait on these.
Oh, yeah.
That's important because a lot of artists, I would say a lot of artists, they'll put it in their pocket and never work on it again.
And some songs be like that.
Or a lot of most artists do have that where like, I'm just gonna release this.
Yeah.
The way it is. And both of them could be right, but if you meet in the middle where you could wait for it until you feel comfortable with it, and where you know that your style is already there, you feel good about it. So and that's a very important thing to know as an artist, or to hear from another artist like yourself, that literally no one's really pushing you. If you're an independent artist, you have your own timeline.
Exactly. You're not on no one else's time. But like, I feel like it's so easy to be like, well, just put it out. And it's like, yeah, okay, cool, And like, I like how you said too, like, finding your sound, right? Because like for me, I was finding my sound during the time. So I knew for sure at the moment that this was not just the end all be all. I'm going to move forward from this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is great music, and I can extend it. I can make this sound raw as hell.
Right.
It already sounds good, but I can make it sound even better. You know what I'm saying? And I remember when we was talking, when I was talking to the person at the time, and he was like, well, it really ain't like motion or movement. I'm not saying it the way he said it, but I'm trying to remember what he said, but he was basically stating like, he was basically stating like, like how you just said, if you're just gonna keep it there, you should just put it out. But that was never my motive. Like, usually with music, if I can't finish it then, I'm gonna finish it at some point. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think any of my songs, I'll just be like, fuck it. But back then, that's why I said, like, it could have been a throwaway. You feel me? Like, because at the time, I didn't think nothing of it. But, like, I am glad that I went back. You know what I'm saying? There's so many songs that I did back in the day that I've, like, kept in the closet.
And I think in the long run, it's going to benefit you more.
Exactly. And then I was saying, too, because they were, when I was talking to this person, they was like, well, I mean, you worked on it in 2021. Why not put it out then? And I'm like, well, shit. If I worked on it in 2021 and I've evolved as an artist and I work on it in 2025, who the fuck knows that I worked on it in 2021? Unless I told you I worked on it in 2021. Right. It doesn't sound like a 2021 song.
Unless you're saying something from that time.
Right. And then even then, like, because I've had so much of like a time to change it, revive it. I can change words.
I can see what you're saying.
You know, that's when we talk about creation, right? Like, this is no longer a 2021 song. This is now a 2025 song.
You're bringing it to the future.
You get what I'm saying? Like, this, and it's all I'm doing is just enhancing it.
Right.
You know, and making it sound the way I sound now. Like, that was me in 2021. Like, this is me now. So it's going to sound totally different. It's not going to sound completely the same.
Yeah, because it's not the same world.
No, and I'm not the same artist.
Right, because, I mean, back in the day, the world was crazy. And today, it's crazy in a different way. But it's just, which actually I appreciate you for coming here for, because, you know, there's a lot
a lot going on.
A lot going on.
For sure, man. I definitely, and I appreciate you having me, for real. Like, shit is going wild. It's going left, for sure.
I mean, just from outside the U.S., with all these wars and all this bullshit, people fighting over land, and we're all human.
Yeah.
We're all human. We all just want the same thing. We all want love. We all want respect.
Yeah.
We all want to see our loved ones grow with us.
For real.
That's it, right?
Yeah.
There's nothing more, but power has money. Money and power has taken over.
And man, it's been written. This shit been going on for years. You know, in my mind, for real, my theory is this was already written out. Like, who's gonna place here? Who's gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, I look at this shit. You know, we look at all these movies. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's literally what this is. These movies write out what the fuck been going on. You know what I mean? But, like, we look at them as movies. And then, like, we live in this world where it could come true. And it's like, oh my God, I feel like we're in a movie. That's because we are. This is all scripted. This is all written. You know, for me and you, we have been, you know, motherfuckers been planning. You know, black and brown people been on this type of, you know what I'm saying? The world has always, in some shape or form, on a bigger scale, been against us.
Right.
You know, and it's been written.
It almost seems like they don't want black and brown to get together.
Bro, because we will be unstoppable.
Right.
Real shit. Like, the united front for black and brown people would be way too strong, honestly. And I definitely suggest that we all actually do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, us as black people was talking, certain black people was talking hella shit about ICE. And, you know, if it was vice versa, Mexicans wouldn't go as hard. But that's not the point. The point is, it's happening. And it could happen to us.
Right.
Nobody
it's spilling
wants to,
over, too.
Nobody wants to see, you know, a family get separated. Like, just as a human, you feel me? It has fucking nothing to do with race.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, just as a human, like, I'm not Palestinian, but Palestine is going through genocide and they have been for years.
Right.
They're starving. You think, oh, because I'm not if it was the other way around, the Palestinians wouldn't fuck with us. Why does that matter?
Right.
It doesn't.
We're
now,
all human.
ISIS fucking with black people. Oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but why didn't you think that in the first place? Palestinians been going through shit. Fucking Sudan, you know, there's a lot of places that's going through genocide. You don't think that's gonna spill over?
Just the fact that is still happening today.
Yes.
2025.
It's real life.
2025, we still have the same ass problems we had 50, 100 years ago.
In the history books, bro. Like, real shit. I was literally just talking to somebody about this, too. And I was saying, like, it's crazy in a sense to say, like, I am living in this type of world right now, the same type of world I read in history. But it's not crazy that it's happening, if that makes any sense. Like I said before, it's been written.
Yeah.
Excuse me. So it's like I said, I'm very close to my faith. So this is the same type of shit that happened in the Bible.
Right.
Real stuff. Like, and you know, we don't have, when we talk about Jesus coming back and da-da-da-da, or, you know, the God coming back and to save us and da-da-da. I don't know how many people are like, you know, Christian or things like that, but it's like, just understand, if you ever read the Bible, the same shit we're going through is the same shit they went through.
Yeah.
It just looks different. Now we got phones, AI.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, other weapons. Like, now most people now have a bigger say so.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it just looks different. And it feels different to us because we weren't there back then. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's real. Like, everything we going through, them niggas went through too. Like, it just looks different.
Yeah, and it seems that war between good and evil is a constant. It's a constant thing.
Yin-yang.
But what doesn't make sense to me is we are all human.
Yeah.
If there was another species from outer space that comes down and looks at us, they're gonna see just humans.
Yeah.
And yet we're fighting. Oh, your color is this. Oh, you're this and that. Oh, you live out there. Oh, guess what? You're behind that invisible line that we're. Oh,
well, you're really not. But, I don't know. Have you ever seen Fifth Element before?
Yeah.
So that's how I kind of see, like, what you just said. Like, you know, the movie is about, and if anybody has never seen it, I'm so sorry to spoil it for you. I love that movie alert. So much, and it came out the year I was born. But when you see the movie, it's literally talking about, and it's so crazy because I don't even know what year they placed it.
It's pretty old.
It was in 1996, but the way they placed it was like it was in the future.
Right.
I don't know what year that is. I'm pretty sure we're past it by now.
Yeah, probably.
But, you know, in the movie, you know, they had like flying cars and all this other stuff. But we have this fifth element that literally is the element of everything. And their whole mission was to come down and fuck Earth up because we were failing as humans. And, like, when you look at it, there's one scene when the fifth element actually looks at the world because like she has to learn everything. Yeah. And she starts crying. And she's like, man, fuck this shit. Y'all killing each other. Why am I here to save you as a savior if y'all just gonna do it anyway? So I agree, like, those things be real, and I think what people don't understand is that the system is made to break us, to separate us. But we're more divided than separated. And that's the realization of it. Like, we're not separated. We're literally right next to each other, but we're divided. Like,
mentally, we're divided.
And it breaks us. And so now, like, I was just talking to my dad. It's like, especially, and I've learned this a lot from just, like, any place, but more so like the African Americans, like we can really unite and be a weapon for real. Like really fuck some shit up.
I mean,
but instead we have too much of like people being selfish, right? Like for example, if a shooter come in here right now and be like, all right, bet, you gotta pick who you gonna, you know what I'm saying? And let's just say it's like your mom's, your family is in here, but me and my roommate is in here too. It's like, now you gotta make a choice, right? Of course you're gonna pick your mother, right? And on the other hand, it's like, now we're in a community like that, right? We're like, ICE is here and we have to fend for ourselves. But it's like, it's not even that. We can fend for each other. Real shit. And it can be a united front. But instead we're too like mentally like, I gotta survive. And I need my family to survive. So I'm gonna pick them before I pick a nigga I see, you know, getting fucked up by ICE. When it's like really like, I could pick the family and, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could work both ways. And if I got a group of people, I could pick my family and the group could pick the ICE. And we could all come to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like, I think that people don't think that far ahead. They just like, boom, this is happening to us. This happening to me. I need to figure out how to get this together. And some people don't even think in a broad standpoint of like family. Now it's just me. Like, I probably don't even have family too, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, fuck it. Like, if it's me, like, I gotta take care of myself. But not really. Yeah, you can have a community of people.
Right.
Like my community right now is Healthy Hood, Chicago, and Holy Ground. And we do a lot of restorative justice and
nice.
Political education for sure. And that's like the biggest thing we're doing right now. We work with a lot of people that unite, you know, Black Panther Party and the Rainbow Coalition. Like, these are people that have been uniting for years, so much that we still talk about them to this day. You know what I mean? They really put a imprint in the world, you know, and so like, nigga, we don't even have to be groups. We can be together. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, this could be a real life, like, and then on top of that, you think that these niggas can't fuck us up if we all came together.
Right. Well, that's the thing, though. But the way the system has been placed, is they gotta get it in our minds that we're not the same thing. That you need to be against that person or that person, because, you know, and it seems like through the music that is being pushed. That's the main idea of, man, fuck you, it's all about me, fuck, I got this, I got that, blah, 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 woo, woo. And now you put programs that, you know, give more like, do that. And now you add the news, and now you add the social media and all this bullshit. So it's created in a way for us to not even care about the other person.
Right. Real shit. But that's why there are places like Healthy Hood that can create a different narrative. It's on 2242 South Damon. It's in Pilsen.
Nice.
But I think it's also like just creating a different narrative. Like, as musicians, that's something we can do.
Yeah.
You know? Like I said, with Chairman Allen, Jiggy Bars, Rico Shy, and these are just a few people. Monty Jordan, they come with a different shift. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But the music sounds like now, but with a very different message.
Nice. Nice.
One person at the moment, Jiggy Bars, he's having a release party for one of his new songs called I'm Okay. And the song is just basically talking about like all this shit that's going on around him, but understanding like, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? There's just shit going on around me, but that doesn't mean it's hurting me as like, not as drastic as you would think. You know, I'm still able to walk, talk, make some money, get some shit going. Like, things are not as bad as they seem, you know? Right. And that's just one message, but the song sound like a trap house. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Like, I could make drug deals off it, you know what I'm saying? But, like, that's not the message at all, you know? And then also, too, I think, like, when we talk about frequencies, too, I mean, we haven't really stepped in on that. But, like, when we talk about music and we talk about the frequencies of, like, the beats and then plus the message. So if I'm driving down the E-way or whatever and I'm listening to a trap song type shit, the frequency of, and I also learned that the frequency of trap music beats wise is the same frequency they use for horror movies. Okay. So then we talk about the message within that, right? Now I'm driving fast as fuck on the E-way. Now I got thoughts of like shooting niggas up. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's what I'm saying.
And it's like these are real things though. And these musicians that are famous, they know what the fuck they're doing.
No, yeah.
Kanye West talks about this, the frequencies and all that shit.
They have a company behind them.
Yeah.
So their music is gonna sound way better than indie artists. Mm-hmm. Even if the indie artist spent 5 years on that one song.
Yes. But that's why it's so important for us to push a different narrative, especially as artists.
Yeah. Well, especially as artists and as artists mainly, but also as humans.
Yeah, true.
Because we need to stop saying that someone is different because of their race, with their country, or
what they believe
in, who they want to date. None of that matters. Yeah. Are you human? Are you good? Right. Do you have a good heart? Do you want to uplift other people? Yeah, do you want to connect with other people and work with them and be good, and contribute to the community and just see good in others? Is that then it doesn't matter what your color, your hair, and none of that. None of that matters. At the end of the day, we all breathe. Yeah. We all bleed. We all need to intake food, care. We all need love.
No, I think too, like, sadly enough, there's so many people who are stuck in survival mode that reality is probably not in existence.
It doesn't play out.
You know what I'm saying? And so, like, I know so many people who are in reality, like survival mode, that they're just, like I said before, like, being selfish enough to just think about themselves, but that's probably what they've been doing all their life. Right. But it's I felt I don't even want to say it like that, but I love God so much that and how people being placed in other people's lives is such an essential thing. Yes. Because I know a lot of people who have been in survival mode, and then they have someone who hasn't, and that person can teach them differently. Vice versa, I know for me, I've been in a lot of people's lives who have been in survival mode, and they don't have the same mentality as me. But then I also don't have the same mentality as a survivor, as a person who has to do that consistently. Right. So like, we're learning from each other. Yeah. The motivation from each other, like, and don't get me wrong, people in survival mode can be positive. They can have a great mindset, but it's always like on go. Like, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta make sure I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So I think when it comes down to that, like having that plus a united front, like being able to be like, I gotta make sure we're good, not I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I gotta make sure that everybody is cool, not just me.
Because it does have to do a lot with who you surround yourself with. Yes. Because if you surround yourself with other negative people, that's just gonna perpetuate your thoughts of negativity.
Real shit. That's real.
But if you don't, it just keeps that cycle
going.
When I used to chill at some of my friends' houses, and that's all they were on, just, hey, we're gonna be doing this, smoking all day, doing this, and like,
just stuck with that.
Just stuck with that, and I can't. I'm like, man, I need to go do some shit.
And once you get older too, bro, like, hopefully, I would say, it's not everybody like that. But, I know when I was in my early 20s, a nigga wasn't doing shit. I wanted to just work. Not even work. I really wanted to just make music and make money.
Mm.
In order for me to make music, I had to make money, you know. But the motivation was like, well, shit, I can make music out of anything. Like, during the time I wasn't recording, so I'm just like, shit, I could sing anywhere. I could do anything. Like, it's not that crazy. But, like, now, you know, getting older, I be wanting to elevate in so many different ways. And just sit my ass down, it's not a way to do that.
Well, right, you can't.
And then I was around people who did the exact same thing. Just sat down, like you said, smoking weed
and just
not doing shit. So that's exactly what I did. And then I was started getting around people who did shit, like consistently moving, consistently working. So now I'm doing the same thing. You know what I mean? So I totally agree on that. Like being around the right people.
That just fucking helps you. And I don't know if I mentioned it to you, but I usually ask my guests to like showcase something, performing something. I know we probably didn't really touch too much on that,
for sure.
But is there a way that I could play one of your songs, like
yeah, for sure.
And then maybe if you want to perform it, you could perform it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, my stuff is on all platforms, so just whatever you wanna play, it's up to you.
What is like the easiest one that?
Yeah, you could do YouTube for sure. If you have Spotify, it's on that too. Apple Music is also cool.
Sorry, I usually prepare for this.
You good? It's cool.
But I have forgotten to ask send me something.
Yeah, you did tell me to send you something. I totally forgot.
All right, cool. Which song you feel comfortable with?
Shit, man. I mean,
topic.
You can do Her Side if you want.
All right, you see it?
You could just go to. You could go to topic right there, cause
topic.
Yeah, it's gonna like pop up on my shit, and then go down.
Oh, right there.
Cool. Yeah.
All right. Well, she's gonna do a little performance for us. This is one of my favorite songs that I've heard from her as well. So here we go.
Do you want me to perform it, or you just want to play it? Because
Either or.
I can do an actual song to perform type shit.
Which one?
It would be Sculpture.
Sculpture? Okay.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me see.
It shows us sculptures and shit.
That was funny as fuck. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, bad. So usually when I sing this song, I sing it a cappella.
Okay, that's probably good. That's
because
fine.
It is a fast-paced song type shit. I'm just getting over a cold, so I'm singing a little lower. But for sure.
Nice.
Thine eyes done seen your beauty. Potential in your words, boy, they just move me. Your smile, those lips, those hands, those arms, that chest, oh yes. My God, you've carved an angel, looking fine in every angle. My imagination drives my mind to different things you do to me. And yes, the passion rising, now my legs are feeling weak. Baby, make sweet love to me. My body is calling for more. My body is calling. My body is calling for more. My body is calling. Oh, my body is calling. inspires me to grow and push me high. Make sure I get the love I do desire. A little choking won't hurt nobody. Take it to the top, boy, I need that puppy. Sex so good as rolling like it's a roller coaster ride. The way you're rocking my body picks me up, I'm ready for round 2. Diving deep, this love is so smooth. Don't wanna scream too loud. They might think you abusing me. All of my worries and problems seem to dissipate. Ooh, you're working that magic stick, licking on my tassels while I'm out of it. The way you give it to me, boy, yes, I'm wanting more. Ooh. My body is calling for more. My body is calling. My body is calling for more. My body is calling. Oh, my body is calling. Period.
Yo.
Thank you.
That was dope. That was dope.
Thank you.
That was super dope.
Appreciate it.
Wow, that was dope.
Hey, if you want to, you can play her side too. But yeah, my next show is going to be on the 26th of this month.
Where's it gonna be?
For the I'm okay release party. Let me see. I'm gonna look it up right now. It is going to be where's it? It's going to be on 2833 North Sheffield Ave. So it's on the 26th from 5 to 9. I'm going to be there. Chairman Allen, Double Entendre. There's a couple other people. Kia Rose, Lilo, Jay versus Jane is going to be there too. There's a couple artists. They're fire. So I definitely suggest you slide for sure. Get to meet more people. Interview with them and shit for sure.
I just want to say though, meeting you is amazing.
Thank you, bro.
Like your talent and your hard work really shows.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
I really appreciate this mind to mind talk.
For sure.
It's dope. I like it when I meet other people that have the same ideas as I do, especially when it comes to like humanism and being connected and just being together. Like I really appreciate that. And
for sure.
Usually at the end of the show, I do like a freestyle.
Period.
If this beat was sent to me by one of my friends, I don't know if you freestyle too.
I kind of do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see how I'm feeling with this beat. Oh God.
Well, yeah. Usually to end it, I do a quick freestyle, and if you want to jump on it at the beginning, and I'll finish it off. This beat is by DJ Tat. He sent it to me. He was like, try it out, see what you guys think. And
period.
So we'll see. Also, please go check out her music on Spotify, Apple Music, and all that stuff, man. Thank me later.
It's everywhere. More to come. Go on SoundCloud too. Listen to all my old stuff. For sure. Oh, period. Okay. That beat's pretty slow.
It's like a build-up.
Yeah. I'm ready for that beat. Life's too hard. Ooh. You're making it harder for me. Let's come together. Is whatever we put our minds to.
Yeah.
It is dope.
Yeah. Let's come together. This is the same earth. We all have eyes, we all have the same nerves. If you have a heart, you're probably a part of me. But please pardon me, I don't really see that unity anymore. I think that they want us to be on the floor, begging for more, but nah, we can't be like that. Yo, I see my people, and they all wanna be right back, but how the fuck do we all have to suffer? It takes a lot of us to be out of the sulfur. Yeah, this is more carbon dioxide hitting you on all sides in your mind. Leave that damn phone alone, cause that's just a device. Please try to go and search for Christ. Please try to search for something that's more your size. Please try to search something for your fucking mind, cause they want us to be separated. But for me, other humans, I don't hate it. But I want us to come together under the same weather, under the same fucking roof. Fuck it, let's fucking move. Yeah, thank you for being right here. I really appreciate you coming through my ear, especially the way you just performed. And I hopefully that all you guys are informed. Let's go.
Hey, period.
P.O.T. podcast, man. I just want to say thank you so much.
Period. It's no problem.
Thank you so much for
this
doing
was
this.
definitely a nice, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with this heavy. And keep continuing to do what you're doing.
Thank you.
Sure. Definitely, like, I feel like, too, putting more spotlight on Chicago artists is dope as hell. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Really tapping in with
like
us.
yourself.
It's really cool because a lot of times people don't get this. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a great opportunity for sure.
So any last words?
Yeah, man, like, tap in with bro. Definitely. If you're an artist, tap in with him. Like, this is a great experience to really put yourself out there as an artist, and to work with him and network with him. Definitely the politics and shit that we was talking about, like, come together is the message for real. Like, I'm waiting for us to have a little worldly song.
Yeah.
You know, they had songs for AIDS and niggas dying and shit. I think that would be cool. If, like, any artist that come on this podcast, maybe we could all kind of like.
Oh, I like that.
Do a little worldly song because we have like a lot going on, you know. So I think that would be pretty cool. On some Chicago shit, you know. And this is just Chicago going through like ice, but like how we were saying before, so much other stuff going on around the world, and I think it would be pretty dope if all of us who have the same mindset just come together and kind of just write some positive shit.
That's
cool.
That's a dope idea. That's
so yeah.
Yeah.
Other than that, you know, have a great day, right? Today's hot as fuck. Go outside, enjoy the sun, and don't be scared. Okay, I believe that God has us protected, and when you're in the right spot, you know you're blessed. You know, when it sucks that we're scared,
right?
It really does, and you know, being separated from our people is just you know, but if not outside, maybe find something within your home or, you know, an activity to do to make uplift yourself. So, yeah.
Hey, well, like I said, thank you so much for doing this.
Problem,
I really appreciate you.
This is amazing. I appreciate it.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Please spread love, and most of all, love each other, y'all.
Yes.